and welcome to another episode of the Ireland's Homes, Interiors and Living magazine podcast, brought to you with our really brilliant sponsors, Neptune Belfast. Today, we're on location at Easy Living Interiors, their flagship store on the Boucher Road in Belfast, where I'm joining Laura OKeefe to chat all things Christmas. Laura, thank you so much for joining us. We're here in this amazing corner of the store with this gorgeous tree behind us. At the end of the podcast today, we've also got a really brilliant giveaway that we're teaming up with Easy Living. So stay tuned, everybody, for that.
Really excited.
So Laura, tell us first up, kind of what are the big festive details that we should all be looking out for in 2025?
Sure. So this year we're seeing a lot of greenery. Greenery is everywhere. As you can see from this Christmas tree we have here, we've taken our base of the Christmas tree and we've added to it. So we have garlands coming out. It's almost like it's spilling out, and it gives that really natural foraged look. So greenery is big. You can't overdo it. We also encourage people to look in your gardens, look outside, ivy, eucalyptus, stems. You can use all of that inside and really bring in the outside. That biophilic design is Christmas this year, but also we're seeing that people are going for a more curated, layered look. It's less about picture perfect and it's more about representing you and who you are and how you live. So we're seeing lots of different materials coming in. It could be felt ornaments, it could be, you know, the fun motifs, candy canes, they're never going anywhere, but gorgeous check prints, leathers as well. So it's a real classic look this year for Christmas, and we're really backing green. That would be our biggest trend.
Like a real mix of textures, really, is what you're saying. I mean, we were chatting before we started the podcast today just about how everyone seems to want to bring festive vibes into their home a little bit earlier maybe this year.
Yes.
But it's not necessarily about Christmas, it's that cozy feeling that everyone's
wintry and cozy and spending more time indoors. Obviously the clocks just went back, so it's darker in the evenings and we're all, you know, taking it easy and relaxing, so it's nice to have those comforting layers. Me personally, I'm a Christmas nut. I was telling you that before. My birthday is November 9th, so this Sunday. So as soon as my birthday is passed, it's Christmas. And yeah, so people are doing it earlier and really finding ways that can carry you through the winter season and into the new year. And also as well, we all know that feeling in January when you take down all the Christmas decorations and your house feels bare and you're going, oh, like I'd smile to last that a little bit longer. But adding comforting layers, textures, furs, it gives you that longevity that you don't feel the need to kind of empty your house out in January.
But it's okay to really begin that Christmas shop, as you say, in November and kind of carry through. And I know certainly on social media last year, lots of people were still keeping up the twinkling lights. The tree might have come down, but they're still wanting to keep their twinkly lights out.
Yes, absolutely.
How would you say, I mean, I guess moving from last year into 2025, how have Christmas trends sort of changed? Have there been big updates, or is it more of a gentle shift, would you say?
I would say a gentle shift. I don't think anything this year is totally different, but what I have noticed that's different is people are getting more hands-on and more creative in their approach to decorating, and I think people are feeling braver. One thing I've noticed is like that, bringing greenery in and crafting. So one thing I love doing, and it's a new Christmas tradition, is making my own wreath. So I did a wreath workshop with the brilliant Heather Condren from Flower Pop a couple of years back. And now for me, I carry on that tradition. So, you know, you can get, if you're not going to a wreath making workshop to make your own, you can buy a gorgeous artificial wreath as your base, and then you can add into that and make it more personal. So slices of oranges, cinnamon sticks, baubles, you could do pine cones, adding all of that in. I mean, it feels really rewarding when you've made something yourself, but also it smells amazing with the citrus smells. So yeah, I would say people are getting braver and more confident in their styling abilities.
I was going to ask you today about the Easy Living team. What would your Christmas hacks be? I think already that's a really, really interesting idea to start with the full wreath. A lot of people think it's Christmas decor. I'm not that creative. I feel like I can't do it. Where do I begin? Any other like Easy Living hacks that you would say you and the team here, you know, things that you've chatted about that are good tips for somebody who maybe feels a little bit out of their comfort zone moving into festive decor?
So my number one hack for Christmas decorating is don't stress about the lights.
I hate Christmas lights,
I
Laura, that whole the
I
untangling each year.
I know the selection box, wrapping the lights around it. And also they're really hard to keep because people often obviously store their Christmas decorations in the attic. But the cold in the attic is bad for the Christmas lights as well, so they dim over time. So I would say go for a pre-lit tree. If it's available to you at Easy Living Interiors, we have quite a range of pre-lit Christmas trees. But also, as we were just talking about, you can hang LED candles in the Christmas tree, and it's really cost effective and really easy to do.
Yeah, I love that. It's so effective. Like kind of the layering of the pre-lit lights with the LED candles. It's cool. I might be using that one, Laura, this year. I think I'm going to steal it. So when it comes to your decorating your own home, Laura, for Christmas, when to begin? I know we're sort of saying everyone's starting a little bit earlier, but when do you feel is the right time? And how do we begin? What are the first steps?
I would say the right time is when you want to decorate. So I don't think anyone should feel that pressure of, well, everyone else is decorating, so now I need to. For me, Christmas starts with traditions. So I grew up watching the X Factor final, and when the X Factor final would be on, that was Christmas decorating night. So our whole family would come together, we'd put on the X Factor final, bring down all of the decorations from the attic and do it together. So I think traditions, when you have that time to spend with your favourite people to do something fun together, because Christmas decorating at the end of it all should feel fun, it should feel exciting, it should feel like, we're getting into the Christmas spirit now. How to start with the decorating: turn on Christmas playlist, pour a nice festive drink, enjoy yourself. But I would say start with your real centerpiece, and for most people that's the Christmas tree. So start with that zone, decorate the tree. Don't think too much about it either. Just kind of do it intuitively, and then from there look to the other areas: the mantle, sideboards, dining table, and then at the end come back around to your Christmas tree. So I would say spend your time, work on it, but then don't overthink it, because we can all get trapped in that thing of like, oh, that bottle isn't right. Oh, I need to adjust that a little bit. So take some mental space from the tree, go look to other areas, and then come back. But I would say the most important thing is make it fun. Don't overthink it.
Yeah, it's a really nice thing to get the whole family involved in doing. I mean, admittedly, my kids have all of the school-made Christmas decorations hidden in the back. But they haven't noticed yet.
But they're the nice things as well. Like everyone, I work with a girl whose mom does a Christmas tree full of teddy bears that she had from growing up, and that might sound different, but it's unique to them. And I have Christmas decorations. My parents have been giving them to me since I was probably 5 or 6 years old, and every year they get me an ornament with my name written on it. So each year I can look at it and it holds a memory. So it's nice to see those things that mean something to you around you at that time of year as well.
I think we can all feel a little bit of pressure coming up to Christmas in terms of it has to feel new. I have to do something different from previous years. I guess, what would your thoughts be around, making your decor feel fresh, but also having a vein of sustainability at the same time, not having to switch everything up completely. I mean, I think what you just touched on, like those gathered mementos and decorations is key to all of this.
It is, and it's very collected and curated over time. I would say as well, shop your own home. That's something that I think people might oversee, but you could have a vase, you could have a bowl, pop some fairy lights in and a few baubles, and that's a whole new centerpiece. Candles are amazing. We touched on the LED candles as well. Don't forget scent at Christmas. I love La Bougie candles, and I always invest in them at Christmas. And again, candles, you have them through the year, so it's a very worthy investment. Soft furnishings are great as well. So obviously with our lovely furs here, this again will carry you through the full winter season. We have, a lovely Christmas cushion with a nice festive motif. We now sell our cushions, we sell the covers, not the insert. So it's a much more sustainable way to change things up, so you don't need to go out and buy new cushions, because then you're in January piles of cushions that you're then storing away. So get new cushion covers, new throws, but don't feel the need to throw everything out from last year and buy new again, because, you can collect as you go, and bits from your travels. I love going to vintage markets and charity shops in Edinburgh, having a look around and finding new bits and pieces that I can work into a Christmas scheme without it purely being a festive vibe. Yeah, totally.
No, I love that idea of, maybe taking year out. Maybe there's other years you have invested in the big tree or all of the decorations, but yeah, taking a year where you go, you know what, I really do want that investment through, and I'm going to do that, and that will bring so much to my festive season at home.
Exactly.
But it will see me through.
Yeah, totally. And Christmas trees as well, we touched on. An artificial tree, it'll last. Because of course people decorate later. What am I trying to say? I'm trying to talk about how the heating in a house is bad for a real Christmas tree.
Except if you live in my house, which is freezing.
So what, single glazed windows, single glazed. I sat by the window during the storm the other night and I could actually feel the wind. Oh, it's terrible. But Christmas trees, yes. So artificial Christmas trees, they've come a long way.
Yeah.
This one here, this is their Arcadia pine Christmas tree. And to the unassuming eye, it really does give that real look, and that's also a sustainable choice because you have it year on year and it'll last you. And it also comes pre-lit, so there's an extra added stress taken out.
So Laura, just going back to the range down at Easy Living this year, are there maybe 3-5 things that you go, that's what's flying off the shelves, everybody's looking for that, and that's what we're really feeling for? What would you say that is this year?
So our cypress garland that we have in the tree here is gorgeous. It really gives a authentic look. They're very popular. They have been really popular in North America for a couple of years, and we specifically brought this in because you couldn't get that garland anywhere else in Ireland, so we're really excited about it. It is flying off the shelves. I think there's 4 left on the display, so get in if you want them, guys. The Arcadia pine Christmas tree, that's my favourite. We also have the Brookfield Christmas tree, which is a real traditional green fir look of a tree. And then we have a huge mix in ornaments as well. We have a gorgeous paper collection. Again, paper, it's a sustainable choice as well.
I love, Laura, that it goes back with all your handcrafted decorations as well. It's a really nice add-on, isn't it?
Exactly.
To what we've been talking about. Yeah.
Definitely, yeah. I just love the star lamp. You can pop it in the window. And again, you can keep that into January, kind of the New Year feeling. Our Christmas trees that we touched on, but yeah, loads of bits and pieces.
Perfect. And Laura, I need to ask you finally, how will you be celebrating Christmas this year? What have the Easy Living team been chatting about in terms of how they'll celebrate?
So for me, it's my first year living in Edinburgh, so I'll be going around the Christmas markets, soaking up the atmosphere, looking forward to Hogmanay as well, the New Year's celebration. Yes. And then over the Christmas break, I'll come home and spend some time with my family. After a busy retail season, I'll be spending time with my family and relaxing and just listening to Christmas music. Like I said, I'm a Christmas nut, so just doing it all of the things.
Perfect. It sounds amazing. Finally, we touched on at the start of the episode, we mentioned about an amazing festive giveaway we're working on this year with Easy Living Interiors. Laura, can you tell us a little bit about what we're giving away today?
Absolutely. So we're giving away a 7-foot pre-lit Brookfield Christmas tree. So all of the things that we talked about that you should look for in a tree is what you get with the Brook tree. So we're really excited to give one of them away.
So for one lucky viewer to win the tree, all you need to do is subscribe to the podcast, give us a thumbs up on this episode, and if you can, please drop us a comment with who you will be celebrating Christmas with this year. Thank you, Laura. Thank you for having us into the store in Boucher Road today. It's been amazing to see around your flagship store. The Christmas product looks incredible. And I'm certainly really in the mood for Christmas now.
Oh, I can't wait to see what you do this Christmas. I'll be following you on Instagram and seeing how you do the tree. Really excited.
It might a bit like